serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright of the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Now let's go live to the field to the Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone. Blake Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network as we are getting ready for Renegades baseball as the Renegades hosting the Chillicothe Mudcats. As taking a look at the starters, we'll owe you a spot here in just a second for that. Lineup's brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay, Independent Beauty Consultant. For the Mudcats, they will start in center field. Jaron Pickney batting second. Will be Peyton Becker batting third. Will be first baseman Tanner Sears. At shortstop batting fourth is Jordy Ventura. Batting fifth is left fielder Frandy Fernandez. The designated hitter batting sixth is Brock Failer. Catching batting seventh is Justin Dameron. And batting eighth is third baseman Clayton Escray. And batting ninth is right fielder John Spotto. Pitching is Luke DeWitt. Taking a look at the starters for the Renegades, they'll start in the leadoff spot and catcher Jacob Hornsmeyer. They'll start in left field, batting second, Ethan Milius. Designated hitter batting third is Drew Vonderhaar. The shortstop batting fourth is Lucas Weedholder. Batting fifth at first base is Will Bachman. Batting sixth at third base, Alex DiGiacinto. The seventh batter in the lineup is second baseman Connor Fleeg. The center fielder batting eighth is A.J. Evans. And in right field batting ninth is P.J. Green. And pitching is Jackson Fork to get the start on the mound here for the Renegades. Starting lineup brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay, Independent Beauty Consultant.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazaway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazaway.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Well, the ceremonial first pitch has been thrown out as, again, starting lineups brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay, Independent Beauty Consultant. We're getting ready for first pitch time here. It's being brought to you by Easy Smith Homes. Remax Boone Realty.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
And getting set for first pitch, as first pitch again brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. As Renegades coming out here on Father's Day, hosting the Chillicothe Mudcats. As we get set here, as the pitcher getting the start here. I'll tell you in just a second. The pitcher getting the start for the Renegades is Jackson Fork. 6'2", 205-pound junior right-hander at Columbia College, hailing from Columbia, Missouri. As first pitch, that one's going to be sliced foul and out away. 84 degrees at first pitch time. As glad you're tuned in, this is Jaron Pickney stepping in. So Jarian will be down in the count at 0-1. That pitch, that one misses, so now we're even 1-1 as we are underway here for Father's Day Renegades baseball. Glad you're tuned into our broadcast here. Hopefully you'll enjoy our contest here tonight. That pitch, that one is in there for strike two, so count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking back in, there's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be taken at short, throw to first. 1 up and 1 down. Weedholder fields that one for out number 1. Goes a 6-3 put out. Now this will be Peyton Becker stepping in. So Becker steps in. He's wearing those yellow batting gloves, has the yellow looks pretty sharp. I do like it. Has that yellow guard as well. There's going to be a ball that is fouled on the third base side. So that will make the count 0-1. So count sits 0-1. There's going to be another pitch sliced foul. So count sits, no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 offering. Will be headed home. Swung on and missed. 2 up and 2 down. So now we go to first baseman Tanner Sears. So Tanner Sears steps in. He'll have nobody on the base path, 2 outs on the board. So he said it was 82 degrees at first pitch time. Feels like 84. That window, when it dies down, it makes it rather hot. That pitch, that one in there for strike 1. The count sits 0-1. That one misses. Sorry, that one Yeah, it does miss for ball one. So count even at 1-1. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball head high in the air. As Weedholder coming over, he will make the grab for out number 3. As in the inning, 3 up and 3 down to runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on the base path as we will go to the bottom of the first inning. It's scoreless. Renegades will have their first chance coming to bat. Here's your tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
Leading things off here for the Renegades will be starting catcher and Jacob Hornsmeyer. Hornsmeyer, a 5'10", 195-pound freshman. He is a Columbia, Missouri native. He's had been playing at St. Louis University. His first pitch misses ball one. So Hornsmeyer will be heading the count. 0-1. There's going to be a well-hit ball that will get down into the outfield for the first hit of the day. Now this will be Ethan Milius stepping in. So Milius steps in here. So Milius stepping in with a runner at first base and nobody out here. First pitch. That one misses ball one. So count sits 1-0. That pitch, that one outside. Ball two. So Milius ahead in the count. And 2 balls and no strikes. That one in there for ball 3. So Milius ahead in the count at 3-0. 3-0 offering. Headed home. That one in there for strike one. And this is pitching for the Mudcats, Luke DeWitt. So count sits 3-1. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball fouled on the first base side. First baseman will make the grab in foul territory for out number 1. So now to be designated hitter Drew Vonderhaar. Vonderhaar, a 6'2", 210-pound freshman at Missouri Southern, hails from Webb City, Missouri. First pitch. That one misses ball 1, so count sits 1-0. Next pitch. That one misses ball 2, so Count sits 2 balls, no strikes. And Renegades will take a free base if you're willing to give it to them. That one misses ball 3. Count sits 3-0. No, that was at Carroll. They have the LED ones. That one in there for strike 1. They could, but they could do that, but that would be some issue. So count sits 3 balls and 1 strike. That pitch, ball 4, is that'll be a stolen base as Milius ends up at second. He'll stay there. As whether it's a stolen base, I'm going to give him a stolen base, but it was a walk. So Hornsmeyer said. So now stepping in, this is Lucas Weedholder. Weedholder, 6'2", 190-pound freshman at St. Louis University, a Columbia, Missouri native. Is that pitch in there for strike 1? Said it's Hornsmeyer down at second. I said Milius, so I apologize for that. So count sits 0-1. Again, 2 runners on with 1 out here. DeWitt checks second. They called a balk. Well, they will field and throw to third, but it doesn't matter because the balk call moves the runners around. So it'll be runners at second and third now. The pitch does not count. So 1 offering to Weedholder. There's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. That'll score the 2 runs from second and third as Weedholder will be on his way to second. Throw off line. He's got to stand up. 2 RBI double. Renegades strike first as they get 2 runners in scoring position and do just that. Hornsmeyer scores. So does Vonderhaar. So now it's to be first baseman Will Bachman. That's where he's from, North Dakota. That counts, it's 0-1. Well, how am I supposed to say it? How do I say it then? That's what I said, North Dakota. North Dakota. Well, this is Will Bachman stepping in, 6'1", 195-pound junior from Fargo, North Dakota. He's playing at Jamestown. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. He's from the northern part of Dakota. 0-2 delivery. That one is going to be in the dirt, get past the catcher. The Weedholder will be at third base. That's true. It could work. So count sits, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next delivery, there's going to be a pitch swung on and missed. Bachman is retired for out number 2. Now this is third baseman Alex DiGiacinto stepping in, 6', 190-pound freshman at Missouri S&T. He is at Richmond Hill, Ontario. So he steps in with 2 outs on the board and a runner at third. First pitch, that one a little upstairs, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. So DiGiacinto stepping back in. He was one of several Renegades players featured on the Father's Day video that was posted on the social medias. That one is upstairs, ball 2. The interns, I forget the names. Yep, the interns doing a fine job on making the video to post about Father's Day. Doing a great job taking pictures, running and getting ice cream, all kinds of things. There's going to be a ball that is a mile in the air, but it is foul. So count goes 2-1. As we said, our intern's doing a great job this season, helping run the social medias, making some posts on there, taking pictures. Like we said, they ran and got ice cream for Ice Cream Social Day here at the ballpark. Because I got stuck in Columbia, didn't have time to go get the ice cream. There's going to be a pitch fouled off. So I gave the intern money, and he got the Sam's card and went and got ice cream for us. So it's the high class cookies and cream ice cream too. So I did not splurge. Sorry, I splurged. I did not skimp on the ice cream today. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 2-outs runner at third. DeWitt delivers home. There's going to be a ball sent back up the middle. Renegades have a 3-0 lead. DiGiacinto drives in his first run of the day. He has his first hit of the day. Renegades lead by 3-0 score. As they're doing work here. Now this will be second baseman Connor Fleeg stepping in. Fleeg, 5'8", 155-pound sophomore at Drury. He is a St. Louis, Missouri native. If you don't follow the Renegades on social medias, you need to do so because we've got some good pictures, some graphics, some other things going on. So highly encourage you to do so if you've not done that yet. Is throw over to first base. DiGiacinto back safely. So looking back in is DeWitt. He'll nod his head. First delivery to Fleeg. He'll show bunt, pop it foul. So that counts. It's 0-1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. And Renegades trying to make it 2 in a row as they got a non-league game win last night over the JC Legends. I think it was a 16-4 score. Back safely is DiGiacinto. We'll talk about the other Mink League game here as we go along as well. I have no idea. Noon? They start at noon, maybe? 0-1 delivery. That one is going to be in there for strike 2. Giacinto will have a stolen base. So Fleeg will be down in the count at 0-2. So Fleeg will step back in here. Some bright orange shoes there. That's why I said they're bright orange shoes. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. DeWitt's next delivery. That one is low and outside. So count sits 1-2 as the catcher doing a nice job to slide over and keep that in front of him. That is Dameron. So count sits 1-2. Next delivery. There's going to be a hard hit ball foul on the third base side. So we'll stay at a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Who was? I worked. You remember how I controlled the clouds? I worked my magic and keep it where it's nice and cool today. That little breeze coming through definitely makes a big difference. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Renegades have a 3-0 score. That pitch, that one misses. Now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good crowd has made their way out here for a Sunday afternoon game. Help us celebrate Father's Day. His name's what? John Connor, like the movies. 2-2 delivery. That one is sliced foul. Is that our fun fact of the day? So is he a junior? So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fleeg steps back in the batter's box. Next pitch. There's going to be one sliced foul. He's fighting to keep this at bat alive. This upcoming pitch, this will be pitch number 8 of the at bat. Fleeg, the 7th batter here in the inning. Fleeg, the 7th. So count sits even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next delivery. That one way outside. Now we're full at 3-2. The count sits full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fleet would definitely take a walk here if it's offered to him. So count sits 3-2. DeWitt looks in. Has his sign. He'll deliver home. That one swung on and missed. It's in the dirt. The catcher will step over, throw to first to get out number 3. Well, the Renegades able to put up 3 runs. They did so on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 on the base path. We will go to the second inning. Renegades lead 3-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, RE/MAX Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, RE/MAX Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
We go here to the top of the second inning. As leading things off, this will be Jordy Ventura, the shortstop. He shows bunt, pulls that back for for ball 1 rather. Next delivery from Fork. That one misses for ball 2. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 delivery. That one outside, ball 3. The count sits 3-0. So count sits 3 balls, no strikes. That one ball 4. So 4-pitch walk issued to Ventura. Now this will be left fielder and Frandy Fernandez. So Fernandez will step in here with a runner on and nobody out as Fort gives up first walk of the game. So Fernandez shows bunt, pulls it back for ball 1. Yeah, Frandy. His brother Randy. I just made that up, but for sure his name is Frandy. That one upstairs, ball 2. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes as pitching coach Josiah Imhoff is going to come out and have a talk. Hornsmeyer's also going to go out and talk with their starting pitcher. That'll give us a chance to remind you we're just shy of 4:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you, bringing exclusive coverage. Renegades baseball all season long. Happy Father's Day to those of you tuned in at home as well. Glad you're tuned in. Don't forget, if you've not done so, please click on that subscribe button. That'll help us out. That'll help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games, all kinds of good things by clicking on that subscribe button. You can also click on that thumbs up icon. That's the like icon that lets us know you're enjoying the broadcast as well. You do both those things, you get rewarded with free Renegades baseball. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes as the meeting is done on the mound. First pitch, that one in there, strike one, as Fernandez will be down. Be still ahead, but counts it's 2-1. So St. Joseph Mustangs playing at Clarinda against the A's. It's 4-2 A's, top of the ninth now. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed. Hornsmeyer's going to throw to second. That one ends up in center field. As coming up, they'll throw to third, not in time. So count will go 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ventura will have a stolen base. And he will reach third on E2. So Fernandez steps back in. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Forks, next delivery. That one misses. Ball 3, so now count sits at 3-2 as we're full. I think Ventura might have landed on the bag a little awkwardly. He's been trying to kind of shake that off. That one in there, called strike 3. Fernandez retired for out number 1. Now this is designated hitter and Brock Failer stepping in. So Failer steps in. Fork will toe the rubber again, has a runner at third and 1 out on the board. First pitch, in there, strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Oh, on delivery. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Hornsmeyer doing a good job of keeping that in front of him. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Fork looking back in. 0-2 pitch. That one a little high. So count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two delivery from Fork. That one low. Ball 2. Hornsmeyer again keeping that in front of him. Count even at 2-2. 2-2 delivery. That one upstairs, ball 3. Now we're 3-2. So count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Forks, payoff pitch. Headed home. There's going to be a ball skied in the air as it'll be in left field, making the grab, and they'll throw home. It's a little offline, but the runner does not try to test Milius's arm in left field. So now this will be catcher in Justin Dameron. So Dameron stepping in here. So 2 outs on the board. First offering. That one a little bit low, ball 1, so count will sit 1-0. That pitch, that one in there, strike 1. Now we're even at 1-1. So 1-1 delivery from Fork. That one, they say inside, they'll appeal. They say he went around. So count sits 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Fork looking to make it a 1-2-3 inning. Nope, there'd be one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be a ball hit to Bachman. He will glove. He will step on first and get out number 3. Good work. As that will do it for the inning. In the inning, there were no runs. There were no hits. There were one error. One left on base path. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We go here to the bottom of the second inning. Renegades will send 8, 9, and 1 to up. This is A.J. Evans. First pitch to him misses ball 1. As Evans, a 6 foot, 195-pound freshman, he is a Ashland, Missouri native playing at Jefferson College. So he's ahead in the count at 1 ball, no strikes. Next delivery. That one in there for strike 1. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. What's wrong with it? That one is low ball 2. So counts as who's Henry? I don't know Henry from Hy-Vee. 2-1 delivery. That one outside, ball 3. So now we sit 3 balls, 1 strike. Go 3-1 delivery. There's going to be a ball lifted, foul and out of play. Now we're full 3-2. So count sits full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So count sits 3-2. DeWitt looks in. Payoff pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted on the first base side. Going back, making the grab will be not the second baseman, but the right fielder for out number 1. So now this will be P.J. Green, 6'2", 195-pound freshman from Tyrone, Georgia. He is a Missouri Tiger. One out here is first pitch to Green. One misses ball 1, so count sits 1-0. Count sits 1-0. 1-0 delivery. That one also upstairs, ball 2. The count sits 2-0. There's going to be a ball lifted high in the air as shortstop settling underneath it. He will work back. He'll make the grab. 2 up and 2 down. So we'll go to the top of the lineup, as this will be Jacob Hornschmeyer stepping back in. He had a single on the second pitch of the game. He also stole second and scored. So he steps in here. First pitch. That one in there, strike one. So count sits 0-1. Next pitch headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That one will be taken by the shortstop. The throw off the mark. They did not get the tag. First baseman saying, I have the ball, but they say he did not get the tag as the throw was offline. He could not get the tag down, so Hornschmeyer has 2 hits now on the day. Now this will be Ethan Milius stepping in. I concur with Tom. So first offering to Milius is headed home. That one misses, ball one. So count sits 1-0. DeWitt looking back in. That pitch, there's going to be a ball lifted to the outfield. The hit and run is on as Hornschmeyer will be at third base. Runners at the corners. Renegades have some more runs brewing here as Milius sends that one in the outfield for a hit. Now this will be designated hitter and Drew Vonderhaar. Renegades again leading by 3-0 score. They'd like to add to this. So count sits at 3 balls. Sorry, count sits 0-0. His first pitch. They lead by 3-0 score. That one outside, ball one. No, that's not Kale. That's Chade Noble. 1-0 delivery. That one swung on and missed for strike one. That's his. He pitched like one game. I think the first game. Kale that's his. Chade Noble is his incognito name. There's going to be a pitch hit high in the air. As coming in as the left fielder, he will make the grab for out number 3. As in the inning, there were no runs. There were 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on the base path. As we will go to the 3rd inning, Renegades leading by a 3-0 score. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
We go here to the top of the 3rd inning. Renegades leading by a 3-0 score. As it'll be 8-9-1 due up here for the Mudcats. Renegades again having that 3-0 lead. As Mudcats have no hits. committed no errors. They've left one on the base path for the Renegades. They have 3 runs on 5 hits. They committed 1 error, and they've left 3 on the base path. So this will be Clayton Eskra stepping in, as he's playing at third base here today. Fork pitching here in this top of the 3rd inning. First offering from Fork. He'll shake off a sign. Now he'll have what he's looking for. First pitch. There's going to be a ball popped in the air. Evans long run in. He will camp underneath it and make the grab. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now this is right fielder John Spotto. So Spotto steps in here. Spotto stepping in with 1 out on the board. So Fork looks in. First delivery. That one a little bit low. Ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 offering. Headed home. That pitch, that one a little high ball too. So count sits 2-0. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. And 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. So count sits 2-1. 2-1 delivery. That one a little low. So we're at a 3-1 count. I was just thinking about that. So count sits 3-1. That one in there, strike 2. So we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch, that one's going to be sliced foul. Got to put my fancy dandy sunscreen on our camera. So count is still full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fork looks back in. Payoff pitch. There's going to be a hard hit ball. Bachman will glove. He will step on first. 2 up, 2 down. So now this will be Jerian Pickney, the center fielder, stepping in. So Pickney steps in here. There's not an age limit for college, Ashley. Maybe he is. First delivery to Pickney. Swung on and missed for strike 1. So count sits. No balls, 1 strike. Next offering. Headed home, that one a little bit upstairs. So now we're even at 1-1. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And we play here in the top of the 3rd inning. Renegades lead 3-0. That one is going to hit him. So he is going to be hit by pitch. So he will jog down to first base. So now this will be second baseman Peyton Becker stepping in. So Becker will step in. First pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted high in the air. Evans coming in on it. He will make the grab for out number 3 in the inning. There were no runs, no hits, no errors. One left on the base path as we will go to the bottom of the third. Renegades still leading by 3-0 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
We go here to the bottom of the third inning. Wheatholder will lead things off. His first pitch to him is in there for strike number one. So he'll be down in the count at 0-1. DeWitt's next delivery. That one is a little low, so that will make it even at 1-1 strike. There is action in the bullpen for the Mudcats. That pitch, that one misses, so count goes now 2-1. A 2-1 offering to Wheatholder. That one swung on and missed. Now we're even at 2-2. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. There's going to be a ball sliced foul. So we'll still stay at a 2-ball, 2-strike count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. There's going to be a ball sliced foul. So we're still sitting at a 2-ball, 2-strike count. And DeWitt will toe the rubber once again. As DeWitt looking back in. Next pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted to the outfield. As center fielder going over, he will make the grab at the warning track. Wheatholder gave it a ride, but it will be out, number 1. As now we'll go to first baseman, Will Bachman. So Bachman steps in. Bachman 0 for 1 today as he struck out. And Renegades have a 3-0 lead. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. That pitch, that one misses. So now we're even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1 out on the board. There's going to be a pitch sliced foul. So now it goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 delivery. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. As DeWitt looks back in. 1-2 pitch. There's going to be another one fouled back, so we will stay at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. So count sits 1-2. One-two delivery. That one upstairs. Now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And one out on the board here, bottom of the third we play. DeWitt's 2-2 delivery. That one misses, ball 3. So now we're full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, one out on the board. So we're full here as DeWitt looks back in. That pitch, that one is going to be sliced foul. So count will stay full of 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bachman steps back in. Oh, thank you. Got our ice cream social here at the ballpark. That one low, ball 4. So Bachman is given a 1-out walk as he will take first base. Now this is third baseman Alex DiGiacinto. He had a single for an RBI in his only at bat here today. So DiGiacinto steps in. We've got our free ice cream social as we're taking care of in the press box. They brought us some ice cream too, so we get to enjoy it as well. Bachman lays down a bunt on the third base side as it'll be gloved, no throw, everybody safe. DiGiacinto has an infield single. So DiGiacinto will be at first base as Bachman goes to second. Now this is Connor Fleeg stepping in. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in his only plate appearance. So Fleeg steps in again, 1 out on the board. Two runners on with 1 out. DeWitt looks at second. Fleeg shows bunt. He'll take that for strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. So 0-1 offering. Next pitch headed home. That one is low. So now we're even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike count. Fleeg steps back in. DeWitt's 1-1 delivery. That one a little inside, ball 2, so count will sit 2-1. So count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. Fleeg will step back in. 2-2 delivery. Headed home. There's going to be bouncing ball foul on the third base side. So now we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. And 2 runners on. 1 out on the board. Renegades lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Or out. Number 2. Now this will be center fielder A.J. Evans stepping in. Evans has 2 on with 2 outs here. Evans steps in here with 2 outs on the board. DeWitt checks second. Now he'll deliver home. That pitch, that one misses, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So Evans steps back in here. DeWitt looks in for the sign, has the sign. He'll check second. Now he'll kick, deliver home. That one a little low, ball 2, so count sits 2-0. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 offering. Headed home. That one is sliced foul, so now count goes 2 balls, 1 strike. So count sits 2 balls and 1 strike. DeWitt looking back in. He'll check second. 2-1 delivery. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That'll be gloved by the first baseman. He will step on the bag. Does the pitcher covering for out number 3. In the inning, no runs. There was 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 on the base path as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Renegades lead by 3-0 score. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
There's no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
We go here to the top of the 4th inning as Fork will be pitching here in his 4th inning. 3, 4, and 5 due up here for the Mudcats. As joined some of the free ice cream here with Ice Cream Social afternoon at the ballpark. There's going to be a hard hit ball. That's a foul ball for sure, as that was about a 1.5 foot foul over the third base bag, but they say fair ball. So Sears will have second base.
Now batting for Chillicothe, number 18, Jordy Ventura.
So this will be Jordy Ventura, the shortstop, as Sears will be at second base with a ball that appeared to be about a 1.5 foot on the foul side of the line, but they give him a fair ball. First pitch, there's going to be another one. That one is for sure foul for strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. So count sits 0-1. Fork looking back in. That pitch, there's going to be one fouled back. So count will sit, no balls, 2 strikes. Maybe we're going to have to repaint the foul lines down there. Maybe they just can't see it in the grass. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. And Renegades lead 3-0 here. 0-2 delivery, that one a little high. So count sits, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 pitch as Fork looks back in. He'll check second. Now deliver home. There's going to be a ball. That will be snagged by Fleeg. He'll throw to first to get the out there. Runner advances. So Ventura is retired in 4-3 fashion. So now this will be left fielder Frandy Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking. So Fernandez steps in here. First pitch. That one. In there. Nope, that one upstairs rather for ball one. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. Forks next delivery. There's going to be a bouncing ball back to him. He'll look at third, throw to first. They get out number 2. So now it'll be designated hitter and Brock Failer stepping in. So Failer stepping in. And runner at third. Renegades lead 3-0. First offering from Fork. That one in there, strike one. So count sits 0-1. Count sits 0-1. Next delivery. There's going to be a ball. That one will get into right field and score the run as Failer delivers an RBI single. Green takes it on a couple of hops. Renegades still lead, but by a 3-1 score.
Coming back for Chillicothe, number 3, Justin Dameron.
So that's to be catcher Justin Dameron stepping in. He is 0 for 1, hit into a 3 unassisted out. I was trying to think of who sang that. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Yeah, that's it. As Weedholder throw to first for out number 3. The only one I could think of was when they sang that on Full House. When they had their band. So we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Renegades lead by 3-1 score. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Well, we have a new pitcher in for the Mudcats, sorry. Mudcats. Nobody knows who the pitcher is. As this will be bottom of the 4th we go. It'll be Green, Hornschmeyer, Emilius. Who did we decide is the new pitcher? Are we sure this is who it is? There's going to be a hard hit ball that'll get through into left field as Green will have a leadoff single. He'll be standing at first base.
Now batting for the Renegades, Jacob Hornschmeyer.
So now we'll go to the top of the lineup. Jacob Hornschmeyer steps in. So this is Alfred Ulia pitching. That one misses, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. Apparently he literally just showed up today. That one's going to be in there, strike 1, as Green's going to have a stolen base. So count sits at 1 ball, 1 strike. Count even at 1-1. Next delivery. That one is low. So count sits 2-1. Yeah, it's Alfred. His name's Alfred. Alfred Ulia. Do you have it, Alfred, on the team? Well, if it's wrong, sorry. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ulia looks at second. Now delivers home. There's going to be a ball lifted into center field. Center fielder coming over. Long run in. He'll make the grab, not far enough for Green to think about coming home. So now this will be left fielder Ethan Milius. He's got a single. He'd like to get on the 2-hit club. So if this is not Alfred Ulia pitching, we're sorry, but that's who we've concurred that it is. We have a roster thanks to the game that I had at Chillicothe, and it's, to say the least, is not very helpful. So 1 out. Why do we not have any cool graphics like that? First offering. That one misses, ball 1. The count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. I liked my Chinese spy on TikTok. That one misses, ball 2. So count sits 2-0. Again, Green stands at second base. Everybody having their fill of ice cream here at the ballpark. It's our Sunday ice cream socials. We got VIP treatment here in the press box. 2-0 delivery. That one misses, ball 3. Maybe next time, Ashley, you can make some brownies for us. We could have ice cream and brownies. That would just be the coup de grace right there. Do we have any more Sunday games? I don't think we do. 3-0 offering. Headed home as Green is going to take third base, no throw, as that pitch was in there for strike 1. So Green will have 2 stolen bases now. So count sits 3-1. Julia looks back at the scoreboard. Now he looks home. 3-1 delivery, headed home. That one in there for strike 2, so now we're full at 3-2. So count sits 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out on the board, runner at third. That one is low, ball 4. So count was full. That is a 1-out walk. So now this will be designated hitter Drew Vonderhaar stepping in. So Vonderhaar steps in with runners on the corners. First pitch to Vonderhaar. There's going to be a ball sliced foul for strike one. So count sits. No balls, one strike. Oh, one offering. Yuli steps off the bag. Fakes to first. So Yuli looking back in. Pitch. That one's going to be sliced foul. Strike two. So Yuli will be ahead. Had no balls and two strikes of the batter in Vonderhaar. So count sits 0-2. That pitch, that one inside. Count goes 1-2. One ball, two strikes. One-two delivery. Milius is going to break for second as that pitch was way outside. So now it'll be even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 1 out. 2-2 delivery. Swinging and a miss for out number 2. Now this is shortstop Lucas Weedholder. He's had a double with 2 RBIs. He's also flown out to center field. So Weedholder steps in here. There's going to be a first pitch sliced foul. So count sits 0-1. 0-1 delivery. Yolias delivered home. That one is going to be in the dirt as Green will come home and score. Renegades take a 4-1 lead now. Milius goes to third. Renegades lead by a 4-1 score now. Milius stands at second. 1-1 delivery to Weedholder. That one in there, strike 2. The count sits 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 delivery. That one in there called strike 3. And Weedholder is retired for out number 3 in the inning. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. They left 1 on the base path. As we will go to the 5th inning, Renegades leading by a 4-1 score. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
We go here to the top of the 5th inning as the Renegades lead by a 4-1 score. Renegades 4 runs on a total of 7 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on the base path. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on the base path for the Mudcats. As it'll be 8, 9, and 1 due up. Clayton Esker, the third baseman, steps in. First pitch misses, ball 1. So count sits 1-0. Next delivery, swung on and missed. Count even at 1-1. Way to go, Ashley. That one swung on and missed for strike number 2. 27 outs. Subpar work there, Ashley. So 1-2 delivery. Fort shakes off a couple signs. Now delivers home. That one swung on and missed for out number 1. So now it'll be right fielder John Spotto stepping in. Spotto will step in.
And we have a door prize to give away. That's those blue entrance tickets going out to.
So Spotto steps in, the right fielder. 1 out on the board. Hey, Morgan Wallen's here. Yeah, look at that guy. He looks like Morgan Wallen. That one is in the dirt ball one. It does too. Yeah. Yeah, right there. It's an older version of Morgan Wallen, but he looks like Morgan Wallen. He's got the mustache and everything. We should definitely do a celebrity lookalike. We should do a celebrity lookalike. 1-0 offering. That one in there. He does look like he's from Miles Teller and Top Gun. I'm good at picking out celebrities. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Next pitch. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Bachman will take it at first. He will step on first for out number 2. Bachman has had a busy afternoon at first base here.
Now batting for the Mudcats, Jerian Pickney.
So now this will be Jerian Pickney, the center fielder. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. First offering, Fork will shake off some signs. Now his first offering headed home. That one just a little bit low, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 offering. That one is going to be popped up and out of play. Was that in or out, Ashley? Was that in or out? That foul ball. Well, you didn't tell us. So we didn't know if it was in or out. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. That next offering. That one a little high, ball 2. We should have him come down here, though. And then the person on the further back, they step that way. So we can see. We can see who gets splashed. 2-1 delivery. There's going to be a pitch fouled off. Count even at 2-2. Y'all need to get some glasses. Well, they're not working for you. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. Getting 2 outs on the board. Next delivery. That one's going to be sliced foul.
That foul ball brought to you by Hawthorne Bank.
I talk about them, I just roll through things. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two delivery. Headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That one sent straight up the middle, as that will be a 2-out single. So now it'll be second baseman and Peyton Becker. So Becker steps in here. As Fork looking back in. A deep breath, he'll turn and throw. Awful close at first base. Pickney back safely. So count sits 0-0 as the first offering from Fork. That one is low ball 1, so count sits 1-0. So count sits 1-0. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. Milius long run in. Evans goes over. He will make the grab in front of the scoreboard for out number 3. In the inning, no runs. There was 1 hit. There was no errors, and there was 1 left on the base path. We will go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Renegades lead by a 4-1 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball with the Show Me Sports Network.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
We go here to the bottom of the 5th inning. Renegades will come to bat as bottom of the 5th inning. So the water balloon toss ending as this will be Bachman, DiGiacinto, and Fleeg. So Bachman will lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Bachman we'll see the first one in there for strike 1. All day, every day. Next delivery, that one they say he went around for strike 2. So count sits at no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 delivery. There's going to be a ball sliced foul. That one on the first base side. So count sits 0-2. I think that's fair. Count sits 0-2. That one upstairs and outside. Count sits 1-2 now. DiGiacinto will be in the on-deck circle for the Renegades. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. Sorry, out number 1. So now Alex DiGiacinto will step in. DiGiacinto stepping in. He has had a 2-for-2 day. He'd like to make it 3-for-3. He will step in here. First offering from Leah. That one outside, ball one. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. That one's going to be sliced foul, so now we're even at 2-2. You know, Ashley, we never did come up with the other name for the Renegades. What's something that's meaningful to Jeff City that starts with a C, or Missouri? The Jeff City Convicts? That one misses. Ball 2. So count sits 2-1. 2-1 delivery. That one is low. So now it's 3-1. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. Clouds. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Second baseman will take the hot shot ball. He'll throw to first to get the out there. This is a 4-3 put out. Now it's second baseman Connor Fleeg. What's Jeff City known for? So what else is Jeff City known for? The Jeff City ice creams. That one down central, strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strikes. What would the mascot be? That one misses. So now we're even a 1 ball, 1 strike. We got to find a way to tie it in and come up with the alternative 1-1 delivery. That one sliced foul. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. How about the Jeff City Dingers? All they do is dingers. Like all they do is hit dingers. 1-2 delivery, swung on and missed for out number 3. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on the base path. We go to the 6th inning. Renegades are leading by a 4-1 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
6'3", 185-pound sophomore from Columbia, Missouri. He is a left-handed pitcher from Moberly Area Community College. What? No, 185. So it'll be top of the 6th here. It's 3, 4, and 5 due up.
For the Mudcats, number 21, Tanner Sears.
So Sears will lead things off. First pitch. That one a bit high, ball one. So Sears is heading the count of 1-0. Ashley, what's the radar gun say on that? Yeah, that was like 900 miles an hour. 1-0 offering, headed home. That one in there, strike one. So now we're even at 1-1. So count sits even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, headed home. That one a little low and inside. Now we're at a 2 ball, 1 strike count. So again, the Clarinda A's hosting the St. Joseph Mustangs. It's top of the ninth. It's 4-3. A's leading the Mustangs. Our game here, 4-1 in favor of the Renegades. That one upstairs. Ball 3. And the Sedalia Bombers hosting the Nevada Griffins at 7 o'clock tonight. Easton D'Amelia will have the call of that game here on the Show Me Sports Network. Well, we've got 2 of the 3 games on the air again for you here tonight. Well, today and tonight. Behan's 3-1 delivery. That one's sliced foul as Sears rings the bells here at historic Ernie Vivian. So we're full of 3 balls, 2 strikes. A 3-2 offering headed home from Behan as soon as he gets settled in. Deep breath. He'll deliver home. Strike, nope, ball 4. So Sears is given a leadoff walk. I got it. The Jeff City champions. That's what we're gonna do. That'll be our alternate team name is the Jeff City Champions. Sure, we could. So runner at first base. This will be shortstop Jordy Ventura. That one low and outside, ball 1. And then when we play St. Joe, we'll have to always play under that moniker. Maybe only when we play St. Joe. 1 ball, no strike count. Runner's going to break for second. Pitch swung on and missed. They throw to second, and it is just a little offline. So it'll be a stolen base. So count sits even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike count. As next offering, headed home. That one is outside. Hornsmeyer keeping that in front of him. So count sits at 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike count. It's a few minutes past 5:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Behan looks at second, another look in there. Now he delivers home. That one upstairs, ball 3. So count sits at 3-1. Blake Gazaway here with you, bringing exclusive coverage. Renegades baseball today. Glad you're tuned in. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight. This count sits 3-1. Behan checks second again. Now he delivers home. That 1 ball 4. So back-to-back walks have runners at first and second. Now this will be left fielder Frandy Fernandez. As Messiah Imhoff's going to come out, have a conversation with Behan here. But as I said, just a few minutes past 5:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you, bringing you exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball, glad you're tuned in. Don't forget, if you've not done so, we do encourage you to click on that subscribe button. That'll help us out, help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games on there. All kinds of good things, simply clicking on that subscribe button. It helps us out, too. Helps make our broadcast free each and every time you go on the airwaves. You can tune into our broadcast. And also clicking that thumbs up, the like icon, as that also lets us know you're enjoying our broadcast here today. Renegades baseball. Again, Renegades lead by a 4-1 score. They plated 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning and 1 run in the bottom of the fourth to have their 4 runs. 1 run plated in the top of the fourth inning for the Mudcats. That's how we got to our 4-1 score. As for the Mudcats, they're sitting at 3-5 on their season. And for the Renegades, that's in league play. Renegades sitting at 4-7. Renegades trying to make it 2 in a row after they got the non-league win last night. So this will be Fernandez again stepping in. Behan looks at second. Another look in there as runners both go. Pitch is there, strike one, throw to third. They say that it'll be a double stolen base. The throw looked pretty good as Fernandez showed bunt but pulled it back and took strike 3 as the double steal was on. So now runners at second and third with nobody out. Fernandez down in the count at 0-1. 0-1 delivery. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Surprised they didn't call that a fair ball on the third base side. Fernandez was like that far foul. So count sits 0-2. 0-2 offering from Behan. That one is going to be hit high in the air. As going over is Weedholder. He will settle underneath. He will make the grab for out number 1. So now this will be designated hitter and Brock Failer stepping in. He steps in with 2 on and 1 out on the board.
Number 23, Brock Baylor.
So again, glad you're tuned into our broadcast here today. I'll tell everybody, if you can't tell we enjoy our summers at the ballpark and have fun, then you must not be tuned into the same broadcast that we're putting out. So we do enjoy our time here, have a good time. It's just like one big family out here at the ballpark. Celebrating Father's Day here today. First pitch, that one in there, strike 1. So Failer will be down in the count at 0-1. And we want to wish a happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Thank you, Ashley. And also celebrating that myself today. 0-1 delivery. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Alyssa hasn't popped on any of our Renegades broadcasts yet this season, but she will at some point. She's enjoying her best life this summer between Renegades baseball and getting to go swimming and spending time with Nana and her Grams. She's living her best life. 0-2 delivery, swing and a miss for out number 2. So now this will be catcher Justin Dameron coming in. As Dameron steps in with 2 outs and 2 on here. Again, we play in the top of the 6th inning. Renegades leading by a 4-1 score. Still lots of baseball left this season. If you haven't made it out to the ballpark, you should definitely plan on coming out, hanging out with us. That pitch, that one, a little high and outside, ball 1. When did you say that was, Ashley? So July 10th will be the rescheduled craft beer night. June 27th is whiskey night. Whiskey night at the ballpark. That's why Morgan Wallen's here. That one in there for strike 1. I'm going to take a picture of that guy and post it, and people are going to be like, that looks just like him. So count sits 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Next delivery. There's going to be a slow roller foul. That one on the third base side. So count sits 1-2. Behan looking back in. 1-2 offering. That one inside, ball 2. So now we're even at 2-2. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm going to have to try that after the game. 2-2 delivery from Behan. Headed home. That one a bit inside. We're full now at 3-2. Again, 2 runners on with 2 outs on the board. Behan trying to get out of the inning. Get out of this 2-runner jam he's got. Preserve the 4-1 Renegades lead. Behan looking back in. Payoff pitch. Headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball as Fleeg will have it go under his glove. 2-run score as it'll now be a run ball game at 4-1. Did you roll that a hit, Tom? Went under his glove, though.
Now batting for the Mudcats, number 31, Clayton Eskra.
So that'll be 2 RBIs. So Dameron drives in 2 runs. So now this will be third baseman Clayton Eskra stepping in. It's turned into a 1-run ball game. His first pitch, that one going to be skied in the air as Green will settle underneath it in right field. He will make the grab for out number 3 in the inning. There were 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors. And there was 1 left on the base path. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Renegades leading 4-3. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
We go here to the bottom of the 6th inning. Renegades leading by a 1-run score at 4-3. And those 2 runs plated by the Mudcats have got them a little bit closer, but Renegades still leading. Again, it's a 4-3 ball game. 4 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, 6 left on the base path, 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 5 left on the base path for the Mudcats. So this will be Evans, Green, and Hornschmeyer due up. That'd be a good law firm name, Evans, Green, Hornschmeyer. I did know that. That one is upstairs, ball 1. So count sits 1-0. That pitch, that one is low, ball 2. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch headed home. That one a little low, so count goes 3-0. So count sits 3 balls, no strikes. The 50-50 raffle going around. That one strike 1. A 50-50 raffle happening. Somebody just bought a wingspan of Kalen Jones. 3-1 delivery. There's going to be a bouncing ball taken by nobody as that one's under the glove of the second baseman. So Tom gives that one an error. So now to be right fielder P.J. Green stepping in. So Green steps in. Green steps in with one on and nobody out. Where's the wasp at? Well, you got the spray there. Well, I'd prefer don't spray him over the equipment. That one shows bunt does Green. He'll pull it back for ball one. I don't know what wasp spray and electronics do, but probably nothing good. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. Next delivery, that one a bit outside. Now it's 2-0. Leah pitching here in his third inning of work. So count sits, 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch, that one strike one called. Point it that way, though. You mean wasps? So count sits 2-1. Runner's going to take second. That pitch was low. No throw down as Evans will have a stolen base. So he'll be at second now with nobody out. Count sits 3-1 here to Green. So Leah looking in. 3-1 delivery way outside, ball 4. So now it'll be 2 on with nobody out as catcher Jacob Hornsmeyer coming in. So Hornsmeyer's going to step in here. So he'll step in with 2 on and nobody out. Leah looks back in. He'll dangle that right arm. Now he'll have the sign from Dameron. First pitch, that one inside, ball 1. There is action in the bullpen for the Mudcats. So they do have somebody warming up down there. So count sits. 1 ball, no strikes. Next offering to Hornsmeyer. There's going to be a ball ripped foul into the bullpen. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. It's only funny because it's true. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he'll step off. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Hornsmeyer stepping in here. 1-1 delivery. Nope, it's going to be a turn and no throw to second. As Evans is bluffed back to second. They have a good, dentist song. No, a dentist song. Like pulling teeth. So count sits 2-1. Yeah, a dentist song. 2-1 delivery. That one is in there for a high strike, 2. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. It landed, but it was way over there. 2-2 delivery. That one was in the dirt. They say he went around for out number 1. So now this is left fielder Ethan Milius stepping in.
Now batting for the Renegades, number 10, Ethan Milius.
It's not the right time of the year. I can't think about that right now. First offering, there's going to be a pitch sliced foul. Well, that one just about put a hole in the new backstop here. Count sits 0-1. I don't know. I struggle to remember my name sometimes. 0-1 delivery from Olia coming home shortly. He'll look at second. Gets set. He'll look at second again. Long look there. Now delivers home. There's going to be a ball that will get into the outfield as Evans will have the green light around third to come in home. Green will also be given, nope, he's given the stop sign. Now he'll break home as he will come in and score as the throw was cut off by the shortstop, bobbled it. As Green, great heads-up play there, great base running as he had the stoplight at third, but because of the cutoff throw and the bobble, he comes in as Milius drives in 2 RBIs. The Renegades have a 6-3 lead. Renegades showing good base running right there with P.J. Green as he played the situation and scores. That makes it a 3-run game as Hornschmeyer is hit by pitch. Sorry, that is Vonderhaar. Vonderhaar is hit by pitch. Well, he is going to jog down to first base. So now this will be Lucas Weedholder. I do need the correction on that as Milius does have the 1 RBI on the hit. The second run coming in because of Green's good base running. I said 2 RBIs, but it should have been 1. So now this will be again stepping in Lucas Weedholder, the shortstop. You have the Jeopardy theme? You should be for a second grade teacher. You should be pretty crafty at those things. Just play anything at this point. So shortstop Lucas Weedholder stepping in as the infield conversation done. They came in along with Tyler Hudlow, the head coach for the Mudcats. So Weedholder stepping in. So he steps in with 2 on and 1 out. First pitch to him. There's going to be a big swing and a miss for strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Count sits 0-1. 1 out on the board. Next delivery, that one is low. So count evens 1-1. I think those 3 should do the. Are they going to do the race? That is perfect. How about the race is on that song? Or Chariots of Fire. There's going to be a bouncing ball right back to the pitcher. He'll throw to second for 1. They throw to first to get the double play. So that ends the inning as it is a double play. So that ends the inning. In the inning, Renegades score 2 runs. 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on the base path. We'll go to the 7th inning. Renegades leading by a 6-3 score. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
We go here to the top of the 7th inning. 8, 9, and 1. As this will be right fielder John Spotto stepping in. First pitch. That one upstairs, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0 offering from Behan. Misses ball 2. So count sits 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch, that one sliced foul into the net. So now we sit at a 2-1 score. A 2-1 delivery. That one in there for strike 2. So Behan battling back here. The count sits 2-1. Two delivery. That one upstairs, we're full now at 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Renegades leading by a 6-3 margin. They're in the top of the 6th inning. 2 runs put up by the Mudcats. The Renegades matching that, putting up 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, that's payoff pitch, foul back. So we'll stay full at 3-2. So count sits 3 balls, 2 strikes. Behan looking back in. Is payoff pitch. Headed home. That one is ball 4. So now we'll go top the lineup, and Jerry and Pickney stepping in. He had a single his last time up. Was hit by a pitch before that. Hit into a 6-3 out in his first at bat. So he steps in here. First pitch. That one is going to be lifted into the outfield. As going back on it, that will be over the fence as a 2-run home run for Pickney. So he drives in. Spotto from first. Scores himself. As that will make it a 1-run ball game again at 6-5. Renegades still lead. Well, we're going to have a pitching change as Behan's night comes to an end at 32 pitches. This will be Connor Head stepping in. Connor Head stepping in.
For the Renegades from Columbia, Missouri, representing MSU West Plains, number 8, Connor Head.
So Connor Head, a 6'2", 190-pound sophomore right-handed hurler from Columbia, Missouri, a Southeastern University product. So he will step in. Well, this will be Connor Head again. What school is he at? Connor Head, a University of University product. My paper. So Southeastern University is indeed correct. So he comes in here as we'll update the scoreboard here, let you know how things look. So Clarinda A's and the St. Joseph Mustangs have stalled out at Clarinda, as still says top of the fourth inning. Clarinda leading the Mustangs 4-3. They've been in the top of the ninth for about 45 minutes now, at least that long. Of course, our game here, it's top of the seventh inning. Renegades leading 6-5. And the Sedalia Bombers, they're going to be hosting the Nevada Griffins. That's set for 7 o'clock first pitch time. Easton D'Amelia will have the call of that in about 50 minutes. He'll be on the air with pregame, as he will be on there with pregame show at 6:50 or thereabouts, and first pitch coming at 7 o'clock. Again, as the Bombers hosting the Griffins at Sedalia. Don't forget, if you've not done so, encourage you to click on that subscribe button. That helps us out, helps you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games, all of those good things. We appreciate those. You can share our broadcast and text it out to your friends and share it, and family and everybody else. We appreciate that. You can also click on that thumbs up icon. That'll be the like icon that lets us know you're enjoying the broadcast, as this will be Peyton Becker, the second baseman, stepping in. First offering from Head. That one a little low, ball one, so count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Next offering from Head, headed home. Swinging and a miss. Now we're even at 1-1. So Head will look back in. So he'll get the sign from Hornsmeyer. 1-1 delivery. Headed home. That one a little high, ball 2, so we'll sit at a 2-1 count. So Head comes in here in the top of the seventh inning. Renegades lead by 6-5 score. Nobody out. 2 runs have been plated already. There's going to be another ball hit into the outfield. Milius going back. He will be at the warning track, make the grab for out number 1. So now this will be first baseman Tanner Sears. So Sears will step in. Sears steps in. So he'll step in with 1 out on the board. First offering, that one a little high and outside. So that goes 1 ball, no strikes. He's got a lot of stickers on the back of his helmet. Guess for doing a good job. 1-0 delivery, that one swung on and missed for strike 2. I think we should do that. We'll give out Renegade stickers. That's fine. They can put them on there. I'm sure if they're wearing that helmet, it's theirs. 1-1 delivery. That one's going to hit him. So he is going to be hit by a pitch, is Sears. So now this will be shortstop Jordy Ventura. So Ventura will step in here. 1 out on the board. His Head will look at first. Now he'll look at home. First offering to Ventura. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Strike 1. We'll also have Bark in the Park coming up at some point. Bark in the Park, where all the dogs come out. It is either in June or July. Count sits 0-1. Heads next delivery, that one low. Runner bluffs to second, but doesn't go. So cancel cancer night. That one's June 21st. Strikeout cancer, that's what I should say. That was close. When's the Bark in the Park night? That one is June 29th. The Dogs will be here at the ballpark as there's going to be a single into right field. As that will be 2 on with 1 out. Ventura stands at first base. So now it'll be left fielder and Frandy Fernandez. So Fernandez steps in here. First offering to Fernandez. Headed home. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. So count sits 0-1. So count sitting no balls, 1 strike, 2 runners on, 1 out. Head looks at second. Time called. That will be ball 1. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. His head violates the pitch count clock. That one fouled off. So count sits 1-2. So count sitting 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 1 out on the board with 2 runners on. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed for out number 2. Now it's the designated hitter, Brock Failer, stepping in. So Failer steps in with 2 outs and 2 runners on. So Fowler stepping in here. Head shakes off a couple of signs. Now he'll step off the rubber. So count sits at 0-0. His first offering headed home. That one a bit outside, ball 1. The 1 ball, no strike count. About 10 minutes past 6 o'clock, so that makes our ball game about 2 hours and 10 minutes old at this point. 1-0 offering. That one outside, ball 2, so count sitting at 2-0. Again, top of the 7th, we play here. Renegades lead by a 6-5 score. Count sits 2 balls, no strikes. Next delivery, swung on and missed. Count goes 2-1. So count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. Head looks at second, now delivers home, swung on and missed. So now we're even at 2-2. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss for out number 3. In the inning, there were 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 2 left on the base path. We will go to the bottom of the 7th inning as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10. Doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Well, we have a pitching change here. It'll be Johanno Perdomo. He steps in here.
Now batting for the Renegades, number 18, Will.
Perdomo steps in as he will face 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup. This will be Bachman, DiGiacinto, and Fleeg. Perdomo's first pitch, that one outside, ball 1. So we play here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Renegades lead by a 6-5 score. That one misses, ball 2. Ashley, are you playing in the celebrity softball game? I think you're going to have to. Well, there's always room for a second one. There's going to be a bouncing ball foul on the third base side. So Bachman will be heading the count of 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one delivery. That one misses, ball 3. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. That pitch, that one swung on and missed. So now we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed for out number 1. Now this will be third baseman Alex DiGiacinto. He's 2 for 3 tonight. He steps in here. First pitch to him is low. Ball 1. The count sits 1 ball, no strikes. DiGiacinto steps back in. 1-0 delivery. That one misses, ball 2. So count sits 2-0. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. Next delivery, that one way upstairs, ball 3. So count sits 3-0. And 1 out on the board. So 3-0 offering. Headed home, that one, ball 4. So 1 out walk issued to DiGiacinto. He'll go down to first base. Now this will be second baseman Connor Fleeg. So Fleeg steps in here. 1 out with a runner on. They'll turn and throw to first. Gets past the first baseman, DiGiacinto, will be on his way to second. He'll turn. He'll be given the green light. Nope, he will stop at second, as he would have been safe. Either way, he'll be at second. So DiGiacinto stands at second base. 1 out on the board. Again, Renegades lead by a 6-5 score. Perdomo looks at second, another look in there. He'll look for a third time now. He'll deliver home as that one misses, ball 1. So count sits 1-0. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. Fleek steps back in. 1-0 delivery. That one outside, ball 2. Actually, you got your little bug zapper thing going? I don't think it's working. We need to get an industrial-sized one for other bugs. 2-0 delivery. Headed home. That one in there, strike 1. Need like one of those big bug zappers. Or the swatter things. We have one, and it is the best $7 we've ever spent. 2-1 delivery. Headed home from Perdomo. That one misses, ball 3, so now it's 3-1. Because he's mad at you. So count sitting 3-1. 3-1 delivery. Headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Shortstop will glove. DG Jacinto will go back to second as Fleeg is out, number 2. So now this will be center fielder A.J. Evans stepping in. Evans steps in with 2 on and 1 out. Sorry, let me switch that. 2 out and 1 on. As Evans steps in here. First offering. That one upstairs, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. PJ Green in the on-deck circle. 1-0 offering. Headed home. There's going to be a pitch, sliced foul. That will be over on the third base side. And third baseman will catch that for out, number 3. In the inning, there were no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on the base path. We will go to the 8th inning. Renegades leading by 6-5 score. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you are tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the exclusive home, the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom. Using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market, anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
We go here to the top of the 8th inning. So we'll have a change here. I guess this will be, what's his name, Zion Chang? So Chang will step in here. First offering from Head. Ball 1. Yeah, that is nice. I get spoiled for the high school games. They tell me all the time. So count sits 1-0. Head looks back in. That one a little inside. So count sits 2-0. So count sits 2 balls, no strikes. So 2-0 delivery. Headed in there. That one, strike one. So count sits 2-1. Again, Renegades lead by a 1-run margin here at 6-5. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That will be gloved by Fleeg. He'll turn and throw, not in time. Tough play there. It will be a leadoff hit for Chang.
Now batting for Chillicothe, number 31.
So now it'll be third baseman Clayton Eskra. You need something to, like, inspire them. How about the final countdown? The final countdown, every dad in here will know that by heart. First pitch, that one upstairs. Ball one. You want what? Well, yeah, because that's what they write about dads. So just play the final countdown, and every dad in here will air guitar it. Count sits. No balls, one strike. Runner's going to break for second. Pitch upstairs. They'll throw to second. Not in time. The count sits 2-0. Head will look back in. Schwartzmeyer will lay down the signs for him. Long look in. He'll have the sign. He'll peek at second. Next delivery. There's going to be a pitch slice foul. So count goes 2 balls, 1 strike. Getting nobody out here. With a runner at second base. So Ed will look back in. And Renegades leading 6-5. Next delivery, that one a bit upstairs. Now we're at a 3-1 count. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. Three-one delivery. There's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. Milius will have to take it on one bounce, as that will be runners at the corners. So Eskra has a single. That's his first hit of the day. That'll be John Spano stepping in. Oh, we're going to have a pitching change, as Connor Head's day will come to an end at 27 pitches. So we'll see who comes out of the bullpen. And it's going to be Braden Grosclose, a 6'2", 225-pound freshman at William Woods. He's a Columbia, Missouri native. So Grosclose comes in here to pitch. As Grosclose comes in. Try to close out the ball game here as we're at the top of the 8th inning. So Grosclose will come in here. We'll take another look at the Mink League scoreboard. Well, they're still stuck. They are still stuck at the top of the 9th inning at Clarinda, as it's a 4-3 A's over Mustangs lead. I do think they've gone final. They just haven't marked it as final. Of course, our game here, top of the 8th inning, Renegades and Mudcats matching up. It's a 6-5 score in favor of the Renegades. And the Sedalia Bombers, they're set to take on the Nevada Griffins at Sedalia. That'll be a ball game first pitch set for 7 o'clock. Easton DeMilia will have the call of that game at Sedalia, as he's covering the Bombers this season. So he will have the call of that game and be ready. Pre-game will start about 6:50 with first pitch set for 7 o'clock. Glad you're tuned into our broadcast here tonight. Glad you're tuned in. Don't forget, if you've not done so, we encourage you to click on that subscribe button, as we're a couple minutes shy of 6:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. We encourage you to click on the subscribe button. That'll help us out, help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games, all kinds of good things, simply by clicking on that subscribe button. That helps us out, helps you out as well. Make sure we can be free each and every time we go on the air here on the Show Me Sports Network. So we appreciate you clicking on that and subscribing to the channel. We still have lots of Renegades games left, so that'll help you out. Find those games. Know when we go on the air, you'll be notified of that. You can also click on the thumbs up icon. That's the like icon. That lets us know you're enjoying the broadcast here today. As Gross Close coming to pitch here. The top of the 8th inning. Runners at first and third with no outs on the board. Renegades leading by a 6-5 score. First pitch to John Spotto. That one's going to be sliced foul for strike one. So our student of the month gets to chase after another foul ball. He's been not only our student of the month, he's been our foul ball retriever of the month. He's probably got about 14 spins on the prize wheel at this point. 0-1 delivery. That one's going to be sliced foul, as there's another one out of play, so that will be 0-2 now. He's not only our student of the month, he's our June foul ball retriever of the month. That kid's probably got about 15 meals now at Texas Roadhouse, which he'll be able to use one of those on Tuesday night, as the Texas Roadhouse here in town to get another throwback to first. But Texas Roadhouse having a fundraiser night for the Renegades, so anybody that can, head out there, take the little flyer with you, tell them you're there to support the Renegades. Portion of the funds will come back to us. There's going to be a bouncing ball that'll get through into right field. As the run comes in, we're tied at 6-6. They throw to third, as it will be not in time. So that will be the tying RBI. So Spotto will be standing at second base. So that will be runners at second and third now, with no outs on the board. So again, it's a 6-6 ball game. That first pitch, that one is low. This is Jerry and Pickney. I would love a cheeseburger, actually, if we can. Look at the Gold Star service we're getting. We got our ice cream, getting food from the concession stand. We're just getting gold 5-star service out here. As Gross Close going to have a conversation here with head coach Mike D'Amelia, the infield coming in as well. So count sits 0-1. So again, this is Pickney stepping in, runners at second and third with no outs here. Renegades had to lead all of the game until this point. Now it's a 6-6 tie. So count sits at 0-1, and we're tied at 6 runs. I think it's 0-1. First mistake I've made all day. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. So conversation has ended as Gross Close having a little bit of a jam with 2 runners on and no outs here. So count sits 1-0. 1 ball, no strike count. Gross Close, next delivery. That one in there, strike one. So now we're even at 1-1. So count sits 1 ball, 1 strike. Gross Close again looking back in. He'll peek over the glove. 1-1 delivery. That one is a little low. Ball 2. Rowdy making his way back out here. Must have been sliding out there. The back of his pants are dirty. 2-1 delivery. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That'll get through into left field and score 1 run. They will wave the, nope, put up the stop sign, as it'll now be a 7-6 Mudcat lead as Pinckney drives in a run. Still no outs on the board, as this will be second baseman Peyton Becker stepping in. Runners at the corners at first and third with nobody out. Here's some action down in the bullpen for the Renegades. Grosclose looks back in. Runner's going to break second. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That will get into right field as 1 run comes in. It'll be runners at the corners as that one gets past the third baseman in D.G. Jacinto. And Becker will be standing at second base.
Now batting for Chillicothe, number 21, Tanner Sears.
So now this will be Tanner Sears, as it's an 8-6 score in favor of the Mudcats. Grosclose peeks over the glove. First pitch, low, ball 1. The count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Grosclose looking back in. 1-0 delivery. That pitch, that one in there, strike 1. So now we're even at 1-1. 3-spot put up so far here in the top of the 8th inning for the Mudcats. They have runners at second and third with no outs. 1-1 delivery. That pitch, that one is low. So count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 delivery. Headed home. That one misses, ball 3. So count sits 3-1. So now, did we have an intentional walk there?
Now batting for the Mudcats, number 18, Jordy Ventura.
So now it'll be bases loaded. Shortstop Jordy Ventura stepping in. No outs on the board. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. So count sits no balls, 1 strike. Oh, 1 delivery. That one a bit outside. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery. Headed home. That one is low, ball 2. So count sits 2-1. So count sitting 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded here, no outs. That pitch, that one inside, ball 3. So count sits 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Next delivery, there's going to be a bouncing ball. That will get into right field. As they'll wave 2 runs around, the throw is going to not be there in time. As 2 runs come in, there'll be a 2 RBI single, runners at the corners. So Ventura has back-to-back hits. So now it'll be left fielder Frandy Fernandez. So Fernandez scores. So now it's a 10-6 score in favor of the Mudcats. Runner's going to steal second, pitch inside. They'll let him go. So count sits 1-0 as Hudlow's going to come down to have a conversation as they say that pitch hit the bat. Well, they say. Now there's confusion here. Nope. Now they first say foul ball, then they say 0-1. So count sits, no balls, one strike. That's what I've been saying, Ashley. 0-1. 0-1 delivery. There's going to be a ball popped up into left field. Long run in. Coming in is Milius. He will throw. It'll be cut off. So that'll be out number 1. So now this will be Brock Failer stepping in. Failer steps in.
Now batting for the Mudcats, number 23, Brock Fowler.
So one out on the board. Fowler steps in here. That pitch. That one is going to be charged at short. They'll throw to first to get the out there. 2 outs there, but the run does come in. So now we'll go to catcher and Zion Chang. That makes it an 11-6 score. First pitch. That one misses, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. That one misses, ball 2. So count sits 2-0. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball that's hit right at Fleek for out number 3. In the inning, 6 runs put up, as that makes it an 11-6 score in favor of the Mudcats. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
We go here to the bottom of the 8th inning. Renegades trailing by an 11-6 score here, as this will be P.J. Green leading things off as the Renegades have work to do, as 6 runs put up in that last inning, last frame for the Mudcats. Is this the same pitcher out there? Same pitcher, yeah. Okay. 1-0 delivery to Green. That one misses ball 2. Count sits, 2 balls, no strikes. That one misses ball 3. Count sits 3-0. Three and 0, that one, ball 4. And Green is given a walk. He will jog down to first base. So now we'll go top the lineup in Jacob Hornsmeyer. Hornsmeyer stepping in. First pitch, that one is low and outside, ball 1. Hornsmeyer will be down in the count, or ahead in the count rather, 1-0. That one will be in there for strike 1. They'll throw to second. They say Green will be in there with a stolen base. So Green has second base now. So count sits, 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery. They'll turn and throw to second. Perdomo throws to second very lazily after his catcher told him about 30 times to step off. So count even at 1-1. 1-1 delivery. Perdomo. That pitch, that one in there, strike 2. So count sits, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perdomo looks at second. 1-2 delivery. There's going to be a ball lifted to center field. Center fielder going back, still going back. Warning track. He'll make the grab. For out number 1, Green is going to advance to third.
Now batting for the Renegades, number 10, Ethan.
So now this will be left fielder Ethan Milius. So Milius steps in with 1 out on the board and a runner at third. That is Green. First offering to Milius. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That'll get through into the outfield and score in another one as Milius will be standing at first base with another RBI. So now this will be Drew Vonderhaar. So Vonderhaar steps in here with a runner on. Renegades cut it down to a 4-run deficit at 11-7. First pitch from Vonderhaar, that one in there, strike 1. Count sits 0-1. Turn and throw back to first, back safely. So count sits 0-1. That one is low. So count even 1-1. So count sits 1 ball, 1 strike. Another turn and throw to first, back safely. So count even at 1-1. That one in there for strike 2. The count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perdomo's next delivery. There's going to be a broken bat. That'll be flipped to second. They get the out there as Milius is retired there. So he'll have to give our call of friends at Walkoff Wood Bat Company, handcrafted right here in Missouri. Walkoff Wood Bats, are made of premium grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make them yours truly. As this will be shortstop Lucas Weedholder stepping in. Weedholder steps in with 2 outs and 1 on. That first pitch in there, strike one. From the length and the weight to the barrel and the handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. They'll throw to first back safely. In addition to selling handcrafted custom bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves to help you find your confidence at the plate. Visit Walk-Off Wood Bat Company at wowbats.com, or you can give them a call at 816-261-1014. That's 816-261-1014. So that pitch, that one misses. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. Long run in for the left fielder. He will be at the warning track. He will make the grab for out number 3. As in the inning, there was 1 run on a total of 1 hit. No errors. Renegades left 1 on the base path. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you are tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
We go here to the top of the 9th inning. Renegades trailing by an 11-7 score right now. Yes, that'll be 8, 9, and 1 due up. This will be third baseman Clayton Eskra stepping in. So Eskra steps in. Gross close pitching here. That pitch. That one misses, ball 1, so count sits 1-0. So 1 ball, no strike count. Gross close again, looking back in. Next delivery, there's going to be a bouncing ball. Weedholder will glove at short. He'll throw to first. They say it pulled Bachman's toe off the bag. So that will put a runner at first.
Now batting for the Mudcats, number 8, John Spotto.
So now this will be John Spotto, the right fielder, stepping in. Gross close looking back in. There is action in the bullpen for the Mudcats. First pitch. That one upstairs. Ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 delivery. Headed home. There's going to be a pitch sliced foul. That will be out of play behind us here. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. They'll turn and throw to first. Runner back safely. One delivery. That one is in there for strike 2. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gross close looking back in. That pitch, that one is low. Hornsmeyer will throw to second as the runner goes. So it'll be a stolen base for Zion Chang. So count sits 2-2. There's going to be a pitch fouled back. So now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, or we'll stay even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gross close again looking back in. 2-2 delivery. Headed home, that one outside. Now we're full at 3-2. Again, nobody out, runner at second. So count sits full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's going to be a hit to Fleeg. He will glove. He will throw to first to get the out there. That goes a fielder's choice. Sorry, goes a 4-3 out. Does move the runner over to third. So now we'll go top the lineup and center fielder Jaron Pickney. Sounds like that was another broken bat. They'll have to give our friends at Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call. 816-261-1014. That's 816-261-1014. Or visit wildbats.com. That first pitch, that one a little high ball one. They can look at the custom wood bats. Made a premium ash, birch, and maple that Walk-Off Wood Bat makes. There's going to be a pitch sliced foul. Now we're even at 1-1. Customize everything from the length and the weight to the handle color. Personalized engraving, 45-day warranty as well. You also have some other items. Some merchandise. One delivery. That one is low. Ball 2 counts. It's 2-1. Can get some of the Wild Bats merchandise as well as some lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. I pitched that one also high. So now we sit at 3-1. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. Next delivery, there's going to be a ball lifted high in the air. Fleeg going out. Green coming in. He will call off Fleeg to make the grab for out number 2. So 2 outs now on the board. As we go to second baseman Peyton Becker. So Becker steps in here. So Peyton Becker stepping in. Renegades trailing by an 11-7 score. First pitch, there's going to be a ball that will be caught by Weedholder for out number 3. As in the inning, no runs. There were no runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on the base path. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Renegades looking to win it in walk-off fashion. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
We go here to the bottom of the ninth inning. Bachman, DiGiacinto, and Fleeg are the 3 due up for the Renegades. They've got to do work here as they trail by 4 runs at 11-7. His first pitch, there's going to be a bouncing ball. The third baseman drops it. Bachman on his way to first. He will be there. So Bachman will be at first base. So now this is third baseman Alex DiGiacinto. Conversation here as Mike D'Amelia comes out. Well, DiGiacinto will step in here. DiGiacinto steps in with Bachman at first base. First offering. That one in there, strike one. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. I'll throw to first base. Bachman back safely. That pitch, another throw back to first base. So count sits 0-1. Another pickoff attempt at first base. Bachman will take another lead back there. 0-1 delivery. That one is going to hit DiGiacinto. So DiGiacinto is hit by a pitch. So now this will be second baseman Connor Fleeg. So Fleeg will step in here. So Fleeg steps in with 2 on and nobody out. A.J. Evans in the on-deck circle represents the tying run. First pitch to Fleeg. That one is low, ball 1. Renegades looking to tie it up here. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Perdomo, that next pitch, that one is low, ball 2. So count sits 2-0. Again, 2 runners on the base path with nobody out here. Perdomo, deep breath, now delivers home. That one taken for strike 1, so count sits 2-1. So count sitting 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, nobody out here with 2 on. It's an 11-7 Mudcats lead. Renegades trying to win it in walk-off fashion. That one is going to hit the home plate umpire as runners are going to go to second and third now. As the catcher missed that one, caught the umpire. I don't think the catcher got any leather on that, as that one hit the shoulder of the home plate umpire. So count sits 3-1. Home plate umpire taking it off the shoulder part of his chest protector. So again, runners advance to second and third. So Bachman goes to third. DiGiacinto goes to second. First base is open. There are no outs here in this bottom of the ninth. Renegades trail by 4. Perdomo looking in. That pitch, that one's going to hit him. So Fleeg is going to be hit by pitch. So Fleeg is hit by pitch, so he will go to first base. It'll be bases loaded with no outs here, as this will be A.J. Evans stepping in. He represents the tying run, but we're going to have a call to the bullpen first, as Perdomo, his night's going to come to an end after 40 pitches, so he will be retired here. Now we'll see who the pitcher is here. It is, let's see. We'll have to wait till he turns around and shows us his number. So will be a pitching change here. So we're still waiting for him to turn and show us what his number is. Looks like it is number 2. This will be Colby Linder. So Colby Linder will come into pitch here. So Colby Linder comes into pitch as we're dropping water bottles from the stands up here and all kinds of things as Linder comes into pitch. Well, that one is checked into the dirt, so that's a good sign for if you're a Renegades fan. So it'll be bases loaded. A.J. Evans will be to bat. He represents the tying run. P.J. Green is the walk-off run in the on-deck circle. But Evans stepping in, representing the tying run here with no outs on the board. As a couple more tosses from Linder, then we'll be set. Again, the Sedalia Bombers and Nevada Griffins, they're about underway at first pitch time. Easton D'Amelia having the call of that game. So he's got the call from Sedalia as the Bombers hosting the Griffins.
Now batting for the Renegades, number 5, A.J. Evans.
So now it'll be A.J. Evans. So Evans steps in here with the bases loaded. Nobody out. Represents the tying run at home plate for the Renegades as they trail by an 11-7 score. Linder looking in. Deep breath, his first pitch. That one misses, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strike count. Again, Linder looks back in, deep breath, 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Now we're even at 1-1. So count sits. 1 ball, no strikes. One delivery. Headed home. That pitch, that one outside, ball 2. So we're going to sit at a 2-1 count now. The count sits, 2 balls, 1 strike. Linder looking in. Next pitch. There's going to be a ball hit high in the air. The right fielder going back on it. He will make the grab for 1 out as runners tag and move. So that will drive in a run. So Evans drives in 1. As Weedholder comes in. So now it'll be P.J. Green stepping in. So Green steps in. He represents the tying run now. Renegades trail by 3 and 11 to 8. So runners on the corners. Linder's first offering headed home. That one outside. Fleeg's going to break for second, so he'll have a stolen base. So now it'll be runners at second and third in scoring position as Green steps back in with a 1-ball, no strike count. A 1-0 offering from Linder. Headed home. That one is low. Ball 2, so count sits 2-0. And Renegades trail by 3 runs at 11 to 8. Hornsmeyer's in the on deck circle. He represents the walk-off winning run. The Green waiting for the next offering from Linder. As that one is low, ball 3. So count sits 3-0. No action in the Mudcats bullpen, so they're going to try to ride Linder through this. I don't want to warm up another arm here in the bottom of the 8th inning, the bottom of the 9th inning rather, as they've had the bottom part here. Is that one in there, strike 1, so count sits 3-1. I did have a pitching change here to the last batter. So 3-1 offering from Linder. Deep breath, headed home. There's going to be a pitch, slice, foul. Now we're full at 3-2. So Green fouls that one off. Again, he represents the tying run at home here. Hornsmeyer represents the walk-off winning run. So we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Linder looking back in. Payoff pitch headed home. Swung on and missed for out number 2. So now it'll be catcher Jacob Hornsmeyer stepping in. Hornsmeyer steps in with 2 outs on the board. So he represents the tying run. Now Milius, the left fielder, he represents the winning run in the on-deck circle. 2 outs on the board with 2 runners on. First offering to Hornsmeyer. That one is low, ball 1. The count sits 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 offering from Linder. This one headed home. That one in there, strike 1. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery from Linder to Hornsmeyer. Next pitch. That one they say, did he go around? They say he did. So count sits 1-2 as Hornsmeyer down to his last strike. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Linder shaking off a sign. Now 1-2 delivery. Deep breath, headed home. That one is in there. They say called strike 3. And the game comes to an end as Renegades drop this by an 11-8 score. As they drop this 11-8 as in the inning there was 1 run. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. And 2 were left on the base path. Hey, sir. So that will do it for our ball game as Renegades drop this one by an 11-8 score. They drop their record to 4-8 overall on the season. The Mudcats move to 4-5 on their season as the Renegades had much of the lead, just got too much in the hole and could not come out of the hole, but they had a chance there in the bottom of the 9th. But that is going to do it for our broadcast here tonight, as Renegades will be on the road tomorrow. They will be on the road at Sedalia, taking on the Bombers, as Sedalia hosting the Renegades for the first time this season. That will be pregame about 6:45, with first pitch set for 7 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. As that will do it for our broadcast here tonight. Until we talk to you tomorrow, so long, and have a great rest of your evening.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.